I am not sure who these people are, but they seem mighty popular. Their videos, a poorly performing video of theirs gets 1 million views. The guy on the left seems familiar. You know what? The guy on the right seems familiar as well. And the guy in the middle reminds me of the exhibit at museums where it's like pre-human creature reconstructed. Here's what it would look like from the bones we found. He's got that kind of facial structure. Are they AI generated? They're BuzzFeeders. I swear I've seen the guy on the left eat food. What is that off-brand cookie monster? Is this from their extended cinematic universe? Is it weird that I've never frickin'... They have 2.8 million subs. Millions of people watch them. Every video they make gets at least 1 million views. I have never, ever heard of this project. Have I been protected and insulated? Ghetto cookie monster again. I'm sure that's very important to them.
I grew up on YouTube. All of my heroes were on YouTube. I learned how to be a human on YouTube.
I'm gonna be charitable and give benefit of the doubt that he means he was on YouTube throughout his formative years. Because I cannot handle a reality where someone believes from the content on YouTube they learned how to be a human.
It's just tough because I've always really loved and cared about the YouTube community, so it's hard.
What does that even mean? This is sucking off viewers. They're gonna ask for money. He's sucking off viewers. He's gonna ask for money. Yeah, he loves babies with iPads on autoplay. You know, the #1 demographic of YouTube. Kids with tablets set to kids mode. He loves them.
My first YouTube video that I ever made was in 2012.
And that, my friends, is how you will become the most baller in your city.
It's...
What do you mean it's embarrassing? It's just how you are now. I was struck by how little difference there is between 2012 you and you now in what I've seen in the, you know, cheap versus expensive food videos and whatnot.
I just remember from like a young age, it was a way for me to feel like I had a purpose, or it was a way for me to find self-esteem. I guess when I'm making things, it's when I feel the most alive, and I think that's carried over into my...
It's a free hosting service. I feel like the perspective people have on YouTube has... I believe that people feel like this, and they obviously do, and many people do. The perspective people have on YouTube is reminiscent of the people who'd be like, I'm gonna up and move to Hollywood and become a star. The dream. It's a free hosting service. So far, I just kind of feel icky watching this. I'm not infuriated yet. There's got to be something more than, where is this going?
Myself, Shane, Steven, we all came from Buzzfeed. It was kind of like the formative years.
We've always, are they going to make a movie? We've always made videos. This is what we want to do. We're so connected to this. We're saying goodbye to YouTube though. Where are you going, maybe?
Creative.
BuzzFeed for me was like college.
I had a great time there.
Whoa! We need a crossover. We need BuzzFeed U. Bring in Dennis Prager. Yeah, the end of semester tests are just 100 quizzes to tell which pony you'd be. Which paraphilia do you have? I have something just needlessly mean and odd to say. When he put his hands up to his face, his hands don't look like they're real. They look like they're sculpted out of wax.
There's a fire in all three of
us. I don't like it. They're not moving. This man doesn't have real hands. I have something just needlessly mean and odd to say. When he put his hands up to his face, his hands don't look like they're real. They look like they're sculpted out of wax.
There's a fire in all three of us.
I don't like it. They're not moving. This man doesn't have real hands.
We want to make a studio or a platform where we could make unscripted television caliber content on the internet.
Is this going to be, we found out outside of the umbrella of BuzzFeed, money is more of a problem than we thought, perhaps?
I'm so proud of what we've built here at Watcher. My proudest moments have been being able to hire incredible people. So growing our staff from 3.
We're 5 minutes in and I'm not seeing why people are mad though. There's got to be a bomb or something.
3.
What is it going to be?
6.
Maybe that's the best part. The tangible effect of it is like you're out in public and people are like, hey, wow, you know, We watched a lot of your content during a tough time, and it really helped us.
This is too much viewer dick sucking. This is like way too much. They have to ask for money. We love the community. We save your lives. The appropriate response to someone saying, "Oh, I love your stuff. I watch all of it," is, "Oh wow, thanks for the 2 cents in ad revenue." Leave it at that.
Nice. The audience that we've attracted are also weirdos in the most positive.
In the most, I don't know about, You almost told the truth. Almost.
Progress that we've made over here at Watcher over these past 4.5 years, but it feels like we are
Positive
just at
vibes.
the point where we've hit a bit of a ceiling in terms of what YouTube is able to offer.
YouTube offers free hosting, and if temperamental, if volatile, it offers discovery.
More than 50% of our business is run by advertising. We are
Okay. Right.
relying on ads to make money, to pay the bills, to run this office, to make beautiful content for all of you guys out there. Unfortunately, over time, the deals that we were getting in 2019, 2020 are looking a lot different than they are today. We're making something for 2 audiences. We're making it for the fans, all of you out there, and we're also making it to please the advertisers. It's difficult to make the stuff that we want to make and also then appeal to the advertisers as well.
It costs
What the hell are they making that advertisers don't like it? What are they making? I would have assumed, based on what we've been presented, true crime, murder-pilled stuff. Okay, so that could well be right. I could imagine easily the advertisers don't like that too much. Bloody Benders, the serial killer family that terrorized the Old West. On social media, at least, that stuff can get you dinged and get people not interested. You'll see ads on actual television around shows that are far more exploitative and nasty, but sure, okay, all right.
Appeal to the advertisers as well.
It costs a certain amount to make content in the way that we do it. First, we have to travel to the location itself. We have to pay the location fee. We have to pay freelance staff that comes to help us shoot that when we're shooting in the studio. We have to pay for the studio to shoot the actual episode in. Then we have to pay for post. Before that, we also have to do the pre-production of the episode. And when you add that all up, we're talking about an end of a season that costs hundreds of thousands of dollars. I'm not sitting here complaining that is the bed we've made. Everyone has different missions, their margin goals on YouTube. Ours was to make a television show. And, you know, over time, you start to realize, like, hey, maybe...
They're obviously going to ask for money in some way. They're not going to go, we can't keep this up, so we're stopping. I think they can easily ask for money without it being a problem. But people are pissed, so...
Television shows aren't meant for YouTube. Perhaps we should find a different place that's better suited to the content that we're making and can support...
TV. Yeah, TV. Are gonna the announcement, we're pitching to the History Channel.
The dollar amounts that we're putting into each of these episodes so that we're not constantly running around trying to find sources of revenue to support the model.
How can we make this business more sustainable? How can we make something where we can make the things that we want to make for all of you guys? And
do they have... Okay, let's finish and then we can talk about
not be worried about all the other forces that are here. In terms of where this company is going and where I believe that...
Oh, they want to be fully... Okay. They want to be fully fan-funded.
We can be the most successful. YouTube is no longer the place for that.
Thank you. The goal was always to make television caliber quality content.
Right.
And
saying it over and over again. They keep saying, listen to how valuable our stuff is. Listen to how valuable our stuff is. Our stuff is so valuable. It's so valuable. Over and over and over again. Does that work on people? To me, it does the opposite. It's like, how much do you want? What are you going to ask for?
For you guys. I guess we just hope you guys follow us this one last time.
Hope you follow us. I'll never abandon you. I'll never abandon you, Paleolithic man. We're going to Pornhub.
To our very own independent streaming service, Watcher. Watcher is an ad-free independent streaming service dedicated to providing you guys the television caliber content that you know and love. But you're
in what kind of volume? Stop. No. Oh my.
probably wondering, how is it going to be different than the YouTube experience?
Yeah. I am. It would kind of be Chad, though, if they said, it won't. It's just that you won't be able to get the YouTube experience anymore.
The new streamer, I think, is a place that reflects what our content is. High quality series in season form, beautifully organized, ad-free.
Yeah, but how much new stuff are you going to be putting out?
It's what we were destined to be.
First of all, bigger and better content.
Yeah, I mean, I'm excited.
Bigger and better? Yeah, but more volume? Because I'm assuming there's going to be a subscription fee associated with this.
We'll also be able to take bigger swings and go international, like we're going to the UK and we're going to Scotland.
Have you tapped the US? How much do viewers care about them going to other locales?
The advent of this streamer has allowed me to bring the gang back together.
That's true.
Adam,
Your pals.
Andrew, the
I'm still, like, there's still no mention of volume. And that's a major concern on signing on to a streaming service. It's why I think I never would, because I'd always feel like I'm getting scammed.
I'm excited about the prospect
enough
of
people
bringing
want it.
on some new talent, some new faces, and making content around them. And
That seems like a consideration of the issue of not having enough volume.
you know, being able to shape some shows that don't always involve us is something I'm really excited about. And, you know,
Hey, we want more money and we want to do less. Here's our streaming service. Give us money and then we'll make the monkeys dance for you. We don't know who they are yet, but they will dance.
When it comes down to it, end of the day, why not? That should be our slogan. Why not?
Why not? Why not sign up to our new streaming service?
but you know, all this to say, you'll still occasionally see us on YouTube. We're going to post trailers for our shows there.
Yep,
We're going
the
to have
ads.
the season premieres of all of our series on there. But if you want to watch the full seasons of all of our content, the streamer will be the exclusive home for all of that stuff.
Many such cases. Many such cases. However, normally these sorts of services that do that, these guys would be like one group under their umbrella making content. This operation seems way too small to do this. Am I crazy?
Steven, talk about money.
Yeah, what's this price?
You can become a member of Watcher for $5.99 a month
Not a
or
chance.
$59.99 a year.
We want to keep the price low
Not a
enough
chance.
where anybody and everybody is able to afford it, but it also has to support the things that we do here. So
It has to be low enough that someone would want to pay it. And if it's that kind of amount, it just seems weird to me that they're going the hard shift. Do they not have something like premium membership? Did they not try that first or something? You could probably get a ton of people spending $5.99 without having content gating, except for like specialist stuff. Oh, they do already have a Patreon. Oh, I see it. 13,693 members. I feel like the biggest FU they're giving is to all the people who chip in on Patreon. I'd like to see how many are paying. Is there a way to tell? The Patreon will probably give new benefits, probably Zenster, but it is strange to be like, oh, the ads aren't cutting it for us. Right, the ads aren't cutting it for us. We need the direct support. Excuse me, you have some kind of direct support. It's going to be very hard for them to mention their Patreon without putting them down, and completely not mentioning them. Mentioning Patreon is a bit weird. If I was a patron, I'd feel a bit like, bro, what the hell? Bro.
Keep your eyes glued on all of our social channels. We'll be announcing some sweet opportunities to win merch, a free annual subscription, and a bunch of other
Oh,
wacky
wow.
stuff on us. But first,
I can
we
win
are
a
going to
year
have
of
a
this
little bit of a
shit.
beta period.
But the beta will be a transitional period where you'll still be able to access content on YouTube, but beginning May 31st, you'll need to become a member of our streaming service to access.
Sorry, wait, are they gating the old stuff? Oh, am I understanding this correctly? So they're gonna gate all their old stuff. That is a huge FU to patrons who, I presume, put money into believing they were helping this stuff get made, and now it's like, oh, that stuff? The money you gave us to enable us? You can't watch it anymore unless you continue to pay a sub or pay another sub. Yeesh. Okay, that is a hard FU, I would say.
And not only that, but we're giving members who sign up before May 31st a
Can we vote which one of you three gets executed? I can get people hating this. I hate this. I don't care that much because I don't want to see it anyway. You'd have to pay me to go watch it. I could understand being like a long-term financial supporter and being really pissed, especially at the idea of the stuff that you thought you were supporting being gated and them asking for more money from you to see it again. That's wild. I would be pretty pissed.
In all seriousness, we really couldn't be more excited for you guys to join us on this next chapter, hopefully.
Yeah, sure, because that means getting paid. The way this is presented is so vile. It's so disgusting. Imagine if I was like, hey guys, we're live on Thursday. There's this fantastic new mobile game, and I can't wait for you to join me on this new journey. No, it's like, hey guys, if you sign up and get to level 20, I get paid. Really appreciate it. I want money, help. Not join me on this journey. I can't wait to see you there.
Your viewership has allowed us to do all these wonderful things that we've done.
No mention of the patrons. That's gotta be tactical at this point.
And we hope that you'll come along for the ride.
And help us continue to build.
Yeah.
Build this thing out even bigger. That's the hope, at least.
When I was 6 years old, my dad started giving me pocket change. About $5.99 a month in pocket change. And he died last year, and I really miss him. But you know what would make it feel like he's still around? If you could give me $5.99 a month, it'd be just like he's back.
But either way, it's been fun. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Seeing all those thousands of $5.99s come in, it's like I have thousands of dads. Even their fans didn't like that. I think looks like trash. I couldn't imagine wanting to sign up to that. It's a big FU to the patrons. Their next video following that is 3 minutes 40 seconds long.
Hey everyone, last Friday we announced that we're leaving YouTube and launching our new streaming platform.
We messed up. A lot of you spoke out with extremely valid comments.
We messed up. Extremely valid. The most valid. You have to say we messed up, right?
We messed up. A lot of you spoke out with extremely valid comments and concerns, and we want to take the time now to address those.
We've been reading the things you've been saying, and we're sorry for the way we handled this, as well as the way we communicated it. We understand where you're coming from, and we're making immediate change.
Even their walk back is vile in the way they're presenting themselves to us. I don't know you. Why the f*** are you talking to me like this? We're not getting divorced or something. What the f*** is this?
First, we want to affirm that you are the reason why we've been able to do anything at this company. You helped us every step of the way when we left Buzzfeed to
Any patron mention?
Start Watcher at the top of the pandemic in 2020.
You've supported us in so many ways by watching our content, attending our live shows, buying our merch, becoming members of our Patreon, and giving words of encouragement over the years. And we are incredibly grateful for your support.
No, you're not. The exclusion of that point regarding financial support directly from viewers in the previous video, I don't think that was an oopsie. If it was an oopsie, no, you're not grateful because you would have thought of it. I think it's worse. I think you knew you had to not mention it and you hope it would just glide by with your adoring fans happy to get new stuff. I think they had the hubris to believe the carrot of get the old shows back. Might gloss over that for people. They overestimated how enthralled their viewership is.
We're sorry for how we originally delivered our goodbye message to YouTube. It was insensitive.
Know what they're doing here, though. They're going as soft as they can on themselves, but they're speaking in terms. They're speaking in terms that assert a continued connection between them. You gotta let them make it up to you, right? It was insensitive.
We didn't properly express how much we appreciate all of you.
I'm gonna throw up. Good grief. This is worse than the first video, in my opinion.
And we did a really bad job of explaining the reasoning behind this transition.
We also want to deeply apologize for our ignorance around the impact of the cost.
What? Oh no, is he gonna be like, I know some of you are disabled, trans, minority lesbians.
We regret stating and implying that it's a price that anybody can afford, and we fully acknowledge that it is not.
Yeah, just kind of don't say that. Like, it's not an insane amount of money, but for what you're asking for, it's a luxury. It's just tasteless, sure.
Didn't take the proper consideration for how this cost would affect you, and hope you know that we are taking
How will it affect me? I will no longer have access to your videos. That's fine.
this as a serious learning experience. With that in mind, we're making some changes to ensure that there's a way for our community to continue watching our content for free.
Oh no! These mofos are gonna have you filling out questionnaires online for an hour a day.
If you want to watch our shows early and ad-free, you can catch them on the Watcher platform a month earlier. After that, you'll be able to watch our shows on YouTube for free.
That's probably the biggest thing. In terms of things that would make me angry, like I said, the removing of stuff that was already up, that people had been directly financially supporting them during the production of, the patrons. That's a whew.
And we definitely did not want to lay people off that have brought Watcher to life behind the scenes. And we didn't want to bring Watcher to a close.
Are you happy? $5.99 too much for you? Look, little Jimmy gets no Christmas this year.
We realized that in figuring out the logistics of what this might take, we overlooked the way it would impact all of you.
The eyes are so moist. I'm jealous.
We hope you'll be patient with us through these mistakes, and we...
Is this the, like, neuro-linguistic programming? We hope you'll be patient with us.
Incredibly sorry that they were made in the first place.
We also want to directly
Incredibly sorry? You mean your apology isn't credible?
address our Patreon community, who have played such a key role in supporting us from the very beginning. All current Patreon members will receive a free subscription code to the platform.
That is the number one thing to be pissed about. And it's so obvious that I can't buy that they weren't thinking about this at any point.
Continuing to make shows and introducing all the incredible things that we've got planned for the platform alongside YouTube. And in the meantime, we are forever grateful to all of the people who make up our community. And we hope that you consider joining us in this next chapter of our journey, whether that's on YouTube or on the platform.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, everybody.
Thanks, everybody. Thanks, Watcher, for listening to us. I know people have lost trust, but you speaking up shows that you guys listened. To anyone else who wants to criticize, you can just unsubscribe and just don't watch them. Lol, it's not that hard. Anyways, good luck, Watcher, with your future endeavors. I will be watching content if it is released. Oh, so you're not going to subscribe, huh? I'll be sassy and defend them, but look, brother, $5.99 is $5.99, okay? Thank you for listening to your audience. I'm sorry so many are giving you grief when they should be giving you praise for acknowledging and complying with their grievances in such a mature and understanding manner. I love you guys, and I am so proud of you. I'm just grateful that I can now afford to still have you be a part of my life. This is crazy. If I'd done that first video, and I had to do the walk back, my walk back would be like, yeah, you know what? I don't know what I was thinking. That deal is ass. We're undoing this. It's a terrible deal. Sorry, dudes. I'm not moving forward with that. Shitty Gamer says, who even are these dorks, and why is this so cringe? This comment section is rough. Ryan, Steve, Shane, if you happen to read this, just want to say much love, and that I appreciate your sincere apologies and taking responsibility. Change is hard, and there will always be an initial outcry. All you can do is learn and grow from it. Keep creating the amazing content you do. Keep your hearts in the right place, as I believe you always do, and the end result will be a positive one. I will honestly say that for me personally, I don't know yet how I feel about paying for the sub-service, but I'm forever a fan and rooting for you guys. Sorry, they tried to launch a shit product that screwed their patrons over, and then they walked it back. This isn't a beautiful Hallmark moment. This is people messing up trying to sell you something. What is going on? Does the ding 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 like sentimental music in the first video just fucking mind rape people into feeling emotional? Oh, this is art. I'm feeling things. There's a piano in the background. I love these boys. I hate all of these people. I hope they get scammed. Tim, this is how people think now. Yeah, pretty much. Nice apology, but my opinion of you is still bad. Part of the product is that illusion. True, but it shouldn't be that easy. It's definitely a kind of art. It's confidence art, I would suggest. But it shouldn't be. Come on. Please. My son. He's very sick. He needs the 3 numbers on the back of your credit card. Please! Please! Damn.
Igran donated £1. Appeal.
Thank you very much. It works.